Hello everyone, welcome back. And today, this is Conversation While Gaming, hashtag 15. Okay, this Conversation While Gaming is about obsessions. So, yeah. I don't know why I decided to talk about obsessions, I just wanted to talk about obsessions. Because, well, we all have our dumb obsessions. Like, some people have good obsessions, some people have stupid obsessions, but we all have, like, at least one obsession. Like, we all have at least one thing that we're just obsessed with for no goddamn reason. And today I'm just going to talk about, like, the obsessions that I've had in my life. Okay, my most recent obsession is DVDs. Like, I used to get DVDs, like, a little bit, but not that much. But for some reason, April of 2024, I just started getting DVDs madly. Like, I started getting DVDs and Blu-rays madly. Like, I got, like, in 2024, I got over 40 DVDs and Blu-rays. Like, goddamn, how did I get that many? Like, only like 5 of them are Blu-rays, but the other 35 are DVDs. And I don't know how I got that many, but for some reason I'm just having a love for physical content, because in my opinion, physical films are better than digital films. Because they just are, in my opinion, they just are. Like, they really just are. Okay, the past obsessions I've had before that. Okay, so currently I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I had a big obsession with Five Nights at Freddy's for like a good few years. Like, for a few years I loved Five Nights at Freddy's. I used to watch all the playthroughs, get all the games. Like, obviously I still have them, but obviously I still have them, I still play games, but I used to be so obsessed. And I even bought like 10 Five Nights at Freddy's books. Like, my obsession for Five Nights at Freddy's has died down a lot. Like, I remember the last time I watched a Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, and also, like, I've not bought a new FNAF book in a while. Like, I still buy FNAF books, just rarely. The only thing that's continued on my FNAF obsession is the books, because I've gotten like a few books in the past year. But I do get FNAF books very slowly. Like, I'm not getting them madly, I just get them quite slowly. But I just remember the days where I used to, like, watch every single FNAF theory, watch every single FNAF video, watch every gameplay, watch every single little hint. I was just obsessed for a little bit. Like, I still love FNAF, but I've died down from my obsession. Like, they released Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, like, this year, and I didn't even watch one gameplay for that game. The only FNAF related content I'm excited for this year is the new FNAF movie at the end of the year, which I'm definitely going to buy. And also that new FNAF game. I might watch gameplay of it, but I might not. But FNAF is still brilliant. Like, the game is still brilliant. Like, the entire IP is brilliant. Actually, FNAF is probably the only reason why independent games are so big. It's probably the only reason why horror games are so big. Like, if we didn't get Five Nights at Freddy's, then we probably would have gotten most, like, horror games. Because a lot of popular horror games nowadays, like Poppy Playtime, Bendy the Ink Machine, they got their inspiration for Five Nights at Freddy's, because Five Nights at Freddy's was an independent game that went massive. Okay, the obsession I had before that was Lego. I used to get Lego, like, rapidly a lot, and this is the obsession I had before, like, before DVDs. Hold on, guys, we're gonna find out where all the animatronics are, like, you know, just in case. So Bonnie's there, and where's Chica? Chica's there. So Lego's pretty cool, and it wasn't like I was getting the good Lego. I was mostly just getting, like, the cheap Lego sets, like the ones between £5 and £30. Like, I only have one expensive Lego set, and that's only about 1,000 pieces. I'm never gonna truly get into Lego. I never really truly got into Lego because, well, First of all, Lego is expensive, trust me. Like, anyone who's tried to get into Lego, you know this crap is expensive. Like, you're gonna have, like, you'll probably have to live off the cheap sets for quite a while before you actually get the big stuff. It also takes hours to build, and Freddy's right there. But for about a year or two, I was buying Lego sets non-stop. Because they're worth the money, worth the price. And I got them non-stop. Which... Also, the obsession I had before Lego was, no, I just don't really remember that much, but... It's hard to remember these stuff, because these are the kind of stuff from the past, which are hard to remember. I'm gonna play the game for a bit, then we'll get back to talking, because my voice is just getting a little bit iffy, so... Yeah. Gotta do a bit of thinking as well. Okay, actually, let's talk about music obsessions now. Because, well, music is a big part of life. Let's talk about music obsessions. If you go back like 2021-ish, I would just listen to the very popular generic music. Like, if I had to say, in 2021, my favorite band was Imagine Dragons, which sounds extremely stupid and is extremely generic. Like, Imagine Dragons aren't that generic, but I didn't even like their music that much. I just listened to one or two songs, just like, okay, cool. That was probably the same with 2022 and most of 2023. But for some reason, like in late 2024 and currently in this like early part of 2025, I just love like independent alternative independent alternate dark music, like dark romance music, independent music, alternate pop, indie pop, independent pop. Independent pop is indie pop. Indie stands for independent, so an indie game is an independent game. Remember that. Who the hell said hi? Where are you, balloon boy? Like, my favorite artist right now is like, I'd say David Kushner or Chris Gray, and my favorite band, Beach Weather, also kind of The Neighborhood. But at least Beach Weather still makes music. I'm pretty sure The Neighborhood is like dead now. Like, The Neighborhood has not made one song in 4 years, so I'm pretty sure they're dead. Like, I'm pretty sure they just stopped making music. So, I put Beach Weather as my favorite band because they still, as my favorite band because they still make music. But those are probably the artists I'm currently obsessed with. David Kushner and Beach Weather, because they make very good music. Freddy, if you want to come in, come fight me like a man. Stop standing outside. And also, isn't this the night where Foxy gets mad? Oh, flip. Crap. We should also talk about obsessions when it comes to movies and shows. You just go back a few... Okay. I'm pretty sure every single person had their Marvel obsession. I was obsessed with Marvel from 2017 to 2022. Those years I was just obsessed with Marvel. I'd watch every single Marvel movie ever made. And I'd just be in love with Marvel. But I'm not gonna lie, when 2021 rolled around, I got a bit bored of Marvel. Like, they still made amazing films. Like, okay, the films were amazing. I just thought they were amazing, but I barely even watched any. Like, I still haven't watched Black Widow, I still haven't watched Eternals, I still haven't watched Shang-Chi. Like, I only watched like half of Shang-Chi. Not watched 411 Thunder. Not watched a lot of Marvel films. Just that most Marvel films are trash. Not trying to be mean, just the facts. Most Marvel films are trash. Like, they try to make Marvel films look good, but most of them modern Marvel films are trash. Okay, actually, hot take right now. Don't know why I'm so obsessed with Marvel when I only watched half the films. Like, the majority of the films, there was really no point in watching. But I do agree that Marvel was at a golden point from 2008 to 2019. But when it comes to movies, I'm no longer obsessed with Marvel because there's really no point watching Marvel no more. Like, for the first time in years, I'm more excited for a DC film. That's the first time ever that I'm more excited to see Superman than I'm excited to see any Marvel film this year. Because Superman looks like a good film, looks promising. Well, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Captain America Brave New World, they look good, but they're not really that promising. Captain America film about Captain America. Thunderbolts, a bunch of rejects from Disney. A bunch of rejects from crappy projects that don't make any sense together. And Fantastic Four looks good, but it's a little too late. Like this is releasing too late. When it comes to movies and shows, currently I'm just obsessed with whatever I find good. Like, for some reason I really like Korean stuff. Like, ever since I watched Squid Game, I'm just obsessed with watching Korean stuff. Don't know why. It's nothing racist, just like watching Korean stuff. Why am I about to get double attacked by these bums? Also, for some reason, I'm starting to very okay, maybe I should focus on the game a bit more. But for some reason, it's not very dark and gritty films. Like, I just watched Prisoners, loved it. Just watched Parasite, loved it. And my favorite film ever is Blade Runner 2049. If you ever heard of those films, if you've watched those films or heard of them, you know that that's actually quite concerning. That I loved all three of them. And that Blade Runner 2049 is my #1 movie. Oh crap. It's me. Why do I look like that? Why does it look like that? Looks strange, doesn't it? Okay. Put in the comments below what kind of obsessions you have, because I just want to know what kind of strange obsessions you people have. Okay, another current obsession I have is Ryan Gosling. Okay, basically a few months ago, I just came across a lot of Ryan Gosling memes on Twitter, and then I just got obsessed with Blade Runner 2049, and then I was just getting so stoked to watch the film. I just really want to watch Blade Runner 2049. So in early December, I got the Blade Runner 2049 DVD on Blu-ray. It's a Blu-ray DVD. If you don't know what a Blu-ray DVD is, it's basically just a normal DVD, but instead of being low quality, it's HD. A normal DVD is 720p, but a Blu-ray is HD. And then I got Blade Runner 2049, and I loved it. But I still have an obsession with Ryan Gosling, because for some reason, the kind of films he's in is just amazing, and also just, I love the memes about this man. It's crazy that there's a whole community of hundreds of thousands of people that just make memes about one man. I even make memes, memes as well, but also I've gotten into depressed memes. I've gotten into those kind of depressed memes where you're making very dark jokes, very depressing memes, and that kind of stuff. I make them myself on Twitter. The last thing I remember making is, in The Dark Knight, that scene where Joker blows up a hospital in The Dark Knight? I made this Twitter post where I showed that video of Joker blowing up a hospital in The Dark Knight, and I put a caption on saying this POV, bro shows up to your house. My point is that when your friend comes to your house, he basically destroys the place. That's why the video is. Joker blowing up a hospital. Sure, the Joker's dark, and sure, I'm using that clip in a weird way, but it works well. Okay, gotta actually play this for a little bit. Gotta get it through night 2. Come on, get out. Flip. What is this? Why the hell am I playing a mini game? I'm just gonna pause it because I'm not playing this mini game. Like, I don't want you to watch me playing a mini game, so I'll just pause it and then we'll get back to the talking in a minute. Like, for you, it'll just be a second, but for me, it'll be a minute. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's try to succeed this time instead of just wasting our time. Okay. What else am I talking about? Also, for some reason, okay. For some reason, I'm obsessed with music more than I've ever been before. Like, I did used to listen to music a lot, but now I listen to music way more than I've ever did before. Like, for example, last year I listened to stuff on Spotify for about 8,000 minutes, which is about a week. So a whole week on Spotify. So that means 1/50th of my year was spent on Spotify. Crazy. I still spend so much time on Spotify, mainly because I just love Spotify. So, but my point is I've been more obsessed with music than I've ever been before. Also, let's just quickly talk about shows. Okay. Shows are kind of like stuff like you basically watch them once and then just get obsessed. Like you really just want to watch them again in that. For example, Squid Game. I watched the show once, one of the greatest shows I watched in my entire life, and then I just couldn't get enough. Like, after season 2, let's just say I had a literal meltdown just thinking I have to wait half a year to see what happens to Jihan, Song Jihan. Like, come on. It's like torture. Like, I swear, I've rewatched season 2 like 5 times now, just because, well, I can't get enough of it. And I've rewatched Friends like 20 times, and I'm currently obsessed with Better Call Saul. I'm watching The Office, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I'm rewatching Stranger Things because I absolutely love that show, and I'm still obsessed with it. For some reason, if you just watch a really good show, you're going to be obsessed with that for the next few years, because you watch it once. And especially if it's a show like The Office, Friends, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because those kind of shows, those are shows that have epic rewatchability, and you'll end up rewatching them like 75 billion times. Like, you'll probably rewatch them to the day you die. Like, one thing sitcoms are good at is, like, sitcoms are a master at rewatchability. Like a show like Squid Game or Stranger Things, they'll eventually get boring after a few rewatches. But a show like The Friends, Office, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Seinfeld, shows like that, they will never get boring because, first of all, they have like 5 to 10 seasons, and And they just never get bored because they're always just perfect. Comedy shows are just, they have the perfect amount of rewatchability. Why is this kid here? Okay, I'm definitely dead because the balloon boy's here, but my point is just that that's what sitcoms are good at. Crap. My point is that's what sitcoms are good at. The rewatchability is great. But I really have nothing else to explain. Just, I have a lot of obsessions. Okay? I hope you understand that. Bye now. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.